What's up, guys? It's Ken over here, Back by the Mystery. Right now, we're in recovery. Today, we're going to be talking about video games, toys, and collectibles, and I'm going to be asking some few hot take questions at the end. But before I get started, slap, like, and share, and subscribe. That's the best way to support the channel. Today, I got my guest, Jay from Jujeezy, and I got my twin brother, Diamond. What's some games y'all played that you don't think need to make a comeback, but you still enjoyed it, but it don't need a second or third run?
Ooh. I think me and you played, used to call Win Back.
Oh yeah, Win Back.
Win Back was really good. Like I think it was a third-person shooter.
It had a feeling like a Smash Brothers with games like an arcade arena.
It was kind of. It was me, you, and a couple other friends. We were playing on the back porch. It was a 4-person. It had its own campaign. It was a 4-person shooter. You had a versus mode, I believe, and then we all used to play it on the back porch. But I remember a time where like the cops came in the alley and then they started watching us play it. And they was like, man, what's the game? They were just watching us play it for a while. It was real good. I think they had a Win Back 1 and 2. I mean, it was good for the time. The graphic wasn't like too great, but it was just the gameplay and like how the headshots were and like the shotgun and the sound it had. The sound effect made that game really, really well.
Yeah, it's
real good too.
Yeah, you know, growing up, we didn't look at graphics. We looked at gameplay. I don't think we cared about it, like 007. You looked at the graphics, like they just look cheesy, 2-bit, 3-bit, 64-bit. I don't think, but you know, now we'll clown a game if it looks ridiculous. But me, I'm still OG. The game gotta feel and play good.
Yeah, I remember playing WCW Nitro.
Well, WCW is gone, but it's not WWE.
That was one of the games I was like, man, it was cool before we got the WWE version, but Nitro was one of the games I actually enjoyed. Do I want to see it back? No. It was definitely a good game when it was out for its time, though.
You know what game that I feel like that doesn't need a comeback, but I still enjoy it? What's that crazy game with like a bear on a bird? Was it Banjo-Kazooie?
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoy Banjo-Kazooie, but I feel like it was Banjo-Kazooie, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Dexter, and a few other games. But you know what game that I will definitely say that need a comeback like right now is Bully.
Oh, you talking about
but they banned Bully though.
Did they? Why they ban Bully?
Because kids are doing the same thing in school that they were doing in the game, so they banned it.
That was the thing about Grand Theft Auto. People running up the car, opening doors, and trying to get 5 stars or 6 stars in real life. Somebody just put 5 stars at the bottom of the screen.
Two games in particular that I wish they would make back, and I hope they do. One of them is Legend of Gaia and Legend of Dragoon.
Well, we talked about that one. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they need to bring both of those back.
Did y'all see that it's funny, it's like it kind of like counters the first video. We talked about Soul Reaver, but now they actually announced that Soul Reaver is coming back.
The state of play, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be a deep one.
What?
Yeah, that one gonna hit a lot of old school fans like really hard.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Like it was like so much deception and politics and the secret thing. It's still some stuff that's unanswered in that game in which we don't have answers for in that game. Hopefully this like piggyback and they make a third installment of it.
How many parts was it though? Because wasn't it like 2 or 3?
I think it was like 2 or 3.
Was it?
Because one wasn't like a Legacy of Khan version?
Legacy of Defiance?
Legacy of Cain or something.
Yeah,
like
Cain or something like
that. Yeah. That was,
We ain't that old, are we?
Old enough.
Man, that game was
before its time.
Way before its time.
It was way before its time.
What do we think of that? Some games that I played growing up that I think that don't need a comeback. But honestly, I'm gonna sound like a hater. I feel like it's enough Assassin's Creed out there. I think it's like 13 or 11 installments. How many are we gonna make of Assassin's Creed?
So I thought the goal of Assassin's Creed was for them to start from BC and then work their way to modern time, which I think is what they're doing now with the new one that's supposed to be dropping in February. So is that the game plan for them? Is that what Ubisoft plan on doing?
I don't know, but how many we gonna make?
Well, do you think they made too many that's too far back to even try to, like, how would you, like, the thought of them making one in a modern time, but you have so many predecessors that has, I don't know, like what, medieval times. What the time is set in, like Greek.
I mean, it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's like, but majority of them are set back in time. Like, it's no cell phones in any of the Assassin's Creed or any type of like.
I feel like they're trying to milk this game, Assassin's Creed, in my opinion, where it becomes diluted. Like, I even feel like Call of Duty is becoming diluted every year.
Diluted.
Yeah, it's like how many?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's like how many can we? But you know what? If it makes money, that's all they care about, right?
Because y'all on Black Ops 6, but so what happened to 4 and 5? Y'all just skip those two numbers and straight to 6?
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These sites are not facts.
Like, bro.
I mean, they said the same thing about Cyberpunk, but you know,
Cyberpunk was good the second time around. The second time was good. The first time it was
whatever that was. I don't even know if it was an update or something. It didn't bring me back, so I don't even know what that like. What was it like? Was it just a big giant upgrade, or could I even?
It was a big upgrade because when I bought the original one, that update they had was ridiculous because it was so many glitches. I mean, I think y'all talked about glitches the last time. So many glitches in that game. It was ridiculous. They had to. Then they had Keanu Reeves in the second one. So I think that's the reason why they redid it and put Keanu Reeves in the second one, and that's what made it sell because they dropped that. Shout out to Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, you gotta get some star power in there. Hey,
I take a look.
I mean, it's a good game. Actually, right now, it's a fantastic game.
Yes, it is.
I wouldn't in the beginning. I felt like I wasted my money, $69.99.
And don't forget, the anime was a big hit too. That they made the anime for Cyberpunk was a really, really big hit.
Oh, the anime?
Yeah, it was an anime for it. It was a really big hit.
What video game character y'all would be cool with having as a roommate?
Oh, anime character?
Yeah.
Or
video game character.
Video game character?
Yeah, having another roommate.
Cloud Strike.
Who? Cloud Strike.
Cloud Strike.
Oh, wow.
Cloud Strike. You know
Cloud
what I'm saying?
Strike.
Either him or Sephiroth. Them
roommates?
Oh, yeah. Dog. What? Yeah, they gotta be my two roommates, dog. They gotta be.
That's a lot of.
How can they be your roommate when? I mean, I guess if we not looking at they trying to go to war and take over.
You just said roommate. I'm not looking at it from they trying to destroy the state. As roommate, it'll be them two. They cool, bro. Sephiroth really cool, bro.
Personality wise?
Hey man, I'm rolling with them guys. Bro.
Oh,
that's the raw.
I mean, Cloud personality. I mean, him as a character, but his personality kind of like flatline. Like you only get one response from him. Is like just like it takes a lot for him to give a response. I don't know. And Sephiroth,
I think a cool roommate for me would probably be Zangief from Street Fighter.
Well, my roommate is
Zangief. We're gonna be going in
like too, man.
That's not suspect.
What y'all gonna have? What y'all gonna have? Graphic matches?
Yeah. No.
Zangief.
Why not? No. You know. Okay, I'll give you a better one.
Here we go again.
Classic. I'll give you Dudley from Third Strike. There you go.
So you want a butler?
Still.
It's not suspect. I mean, I don't want to say like some standardized character like y'all just said. Should give somebody some eyeball character. What's wrong with eyeball character? Eyeballs rule.
Pause.
Have a good conversation with a roommate.
A roommate, right? Not somebody that you can go out and it's a roommate. You somebody that you can. It's a roommate. Somebody you're gonna see every day, talk with, go chill, hang out. Who would be cool as a roommate? Sephiroth and Cloud would not be cool roommates. Think about it.
Their personality,
right?
I think. I mean, I would have if it was me. I would have picked Magneto. Like Magneto will be a great roommate. You got a good conversation, influencing like Magneto. Personality wise,
okay. I
personality wise, right?
We're not talking about Magneto trying to take over the world. Right? We're talking about personality. Okay, I'll give you that.
I know you watched the X-Men '97.
Yeah,
you seen the conversation between him and Professor Xavier. They talk and have a good conversation.
You're right. Okay. A little hater going. I was hating a little bit. But
I don't even think.
I didn't know how my pick was weird when he picked Magneto. This dude got a whole planet.
But we're talking about personality wise.
Yeah.
Like Cloud personality is so flatline. It's like
all right. So let me show you my pick then. All right. So I do Tifa.
Okay. Cool.
I do Tifa because Tifa talks.
Okay, good.
The only reason down there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, good.
The only reason he picked Tifa.
Hey, man, look, PG. What are like some secret weapons in some video games that you all like? Okay, this is not making the game fun, or it's making the game too easy to beat. The one, and just to give you an example, like, do y'all remember playing Halo 2 where you flew up to the top of some building and you got like the special plasma weapon. It was like the scarred plasma gun. It was just overpowered in Halo. So like, is there any video games y'all played where y'all came across like a secret ultimate weapon that y'all remember?
I got one, and y'all gonna laugh when I say this.
What's that?
GoldenEye. The golden gun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I hated that weapon. I hated that weapon. It was a one-shot kill. No matter what you had on, it was a one-shot kill. I hated it.
Oh yeah, but I think it was we were supposed to find that gun. The golden gun. It was like we were supposed to find that and supposed to. I don't know. Maybe it was a secret to get. I don't remember.
No, everybody didn't find the golden gun. You have to do a certain criteria to find the golden gun. You just wasn't walking up on it.
The golden gun was cool though.
But then people spammed it. Cause they did it.
You have to stay out the room or stay from downstairs, and when you playing the multiplayer, man, that was.
So that was my choice. I hated that weapon. I hated it with a passion.
A gun? Whew.
Yeah, the golden gun. You know, like, when you had that gun, it was one. I don't even think it was headshot. It was just you shot.
As soon as you get hit, it was over with.
It was over with.
It sure was just one shot.
Yeah, it was a one shot.
I forgot about that.
That kind of remind me of like certain games that had like special characters too. Like remember in Street Fighter Alpha where you had like Shin M. Bison and like Shin Akuma, where you had some extra characters. In the new Street Fighter, is that supposed to be Street Fighter 6? That where they announced Akuma? Is that supposed to be Shin Akuma?
No, I think they kind of washed him down now as far as how strong he was in the previous games. Like as far as frame rate and like doing the two fireballs, or Hadouken overhead and then come down with either an overhead or a crouch because they force you in crouch. But that's tournament talk. But that's
because in the new Street Fighter 6, Shin Akuma is on the game, so you have to do it to unlock him.
Yeah,
right.
And then on the old school Street Fighter Alpha 3, you have to get 3 or 4 perfects and not have it continue.
Something like that to get
to Bison.
I think Street Fighter Alpha 2, you had to put a code in.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it?
No, you had to get 6 perfects and no continues. And then when you fight Bison, Akuma comes out. Shin Akuma throws him out the screen.
Yeah, you're right.
Alpha 2 or 3?
It was. I'm talking about 3.
You're talking about 3? Yeah, I know about that one. You do have to do that. Yeah, but 2 it was a code. I think you have to hover over them or press down, up, left, down. Something like that.
Okay, like we're talking about
codes. His shirt changed to like that lighter blue purple or something like that. Yeah.
Why do you think they stopped with these secret weapons and secret codes for video games? I don't think it's not popular. Like video games don't even have it today
because of DLC.
I think it's because of the DLC.
But that's just extra experience.
I think some games still have them though.
Right.
What?
Some games still have, like Grand Theft Auto still have codes you put in on your phone.
For unlimited ammo and guns, stuff
unlimited
like
ammo,
that.
all the other stuff. And then like when you beat the game, you go to certain settings, unlimited ammo or whatever. But half the time people hack the games now. Like, hey, if I want to play Call of Duty online, I'm just playing online, not multiplayer, I can have my gun be one shot killed or like manipulate the game. You know, little stuff like that.
What do y'all think of people modding games now? Like, you think modding?
What do you define modding? What do you mean?
So for me, when I think about mod, I don't think about like performance, like just trying to get an advantage. I mean, like how you see the Hulk in Grand Theft Auto, or you see Homer Simpson running around in certain games.
Oh,
like what do you think
about?
You
talking about like mutagen then, something like that, then, right?
Mutagen, or I know Resident Evil does it a lot, where you make the female character look different, or
they look different, all right.
Or have the previous outfit, or they change their body structure. But I think it comes down to copyright. Like you can't put the Hawk in Resident Evil or Grand Theft Auto unless it's a mod.
You see they put Scream in Mortal Kombat,
but they probably got copyright. But if I just do it and then sell it, well, that's a whole nother thing. But
what are some toys y'all proud of that y'all collect that like this is what I'm going to keep collecting no matter what? There's some things that y'all like to collect. Cause y'all see I got stuff on the wall and stuff over there.
We in the recovery room. You got a bunch of stuff. I'm a big Power Ranger fan. I love Power Ranger, so I'm a big fan of Power Ranger. So
okay, you got anything with you?
Yeah, man, I got a couple things. You know what I'm saying? Start with my man. White Ranger. You know what I'm saying, from 3-0.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he's pretty cool.
So where did you get this one from?
I got this from Big Bad Toys.
Okay. Pretty good. Okay. Well, what else we got here?
This Green Ranger here. This one is my newest collection, so I'll be displaying him soon. This is the Green Ranger Matt Cook version. I'm gonna do some research on this one. I'm not sure who this guy is, but I know he's from the comic, so I'm gonna do some research on this one. But once again, they're very flexible. You know,
Okay.
they're 1/6 scale. I like 1/6 scale. They have very good detail in them and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
Good.
the sort of darkness that you can see.
Are fully mobilized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Good.
then last but not least, I have my coup de grace.
Okay. You got it signed too. I
Yeah,
see.
the Legacy Dragon Dagger from Bandai America.
Okay.
So it is signed by the late great JDF, the greatest of all time. So this is my if I first started my collection, this was the first thing I bought.
Okay. Good.
The first thing is
This is the first thing I bought. Yep.
Okay. Hey guys, Ken over here. If you're enjoying the video you're watching so far, slap that subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channel. But let me get back to playing Maximum Carnage and let you get back to the video. Twin Sir, what you got? Anything you collect that you're going to continue to collect?
I'm going to continue to collect. I used to watch this show called Ultimate Muscle, or for some people that's not, they watched it from the non-US people, are Kunikiman and the Ultimate Muscle series. So this is Kid Muscle.
Kid Muscle.
And
You know
this
that
is one of his rivals from the TV
That boy
show.
Big Nasty.
This is one of his rivals, Kevin Nash, from the Ultimate Muscle or Kunikiman series.
No.
I think his father was in the Kunikiman series.
Okay.
And then King Muscle was in the Kunikiman series. And Kid Muscle and Kevin Nash were in the Ultimate Muscle series on the Fox News. But, you know, I mean,
Dom, I got a question.
not Fox News, but Fox Kids.
I got a question, Diamond. This Kid Muscle, is that a season 2? Because I thought season 1 he had on blue and
It was a different
yellow.
iteration from a different
Okay. Because I watched Kid Muscle.
episode, yeah.
Okay.
I know the original one, I believe he had on a blue outfit, but they
Yeah.
came out with different outfits for him. There was the one I could find at the time.
Okay.
But they have different outfits and stuff. But I didn't realize Kevin Madden that much taller.
Okay. That's pretty cool. You know what's funny? The show got a lot of heat though when Mr. Cheeks came out. Parents were sending emails.
Yeah, like they made a statement on Fox. On Fox
Yeah,
Kids.
they were complaining about that show, but I get it. You know, they didn't want kids to start doing inappropriate things because of how the character looked. But good show, good.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you bringing those. I forgot about Ultimate Muscle. It's good.
Man,
good.
that's a throwback. That's definitely a 90s cartoon.
That's definitely a throwback. Appreciate y'all showing that. Let's say Big Bad Toys had a store, right? A storefront, right? And you walked into Big Bad Toys. What is something, regardless of the price, that you must have? Like you walk in and you see something. What is that? I must get it before I walk out the store.
You want to go first, Diamond?
It immediately jumped to my head because I used to see it as a kid at garage sales, at Kmart. The original Transformer for Optimus Prime. I mean, that is something I will always. I know I can buy it now, but then you know that feeling as a kid when you first see it, like I want that, like that. But you know, my mom ain't buy it. She said I had Power Rangers at home, and I did.
So for me, it is something current. If I walked in there right now, I gotta have it. I want that Mark 50 Iron Man 1/6 scale figure.
Oh man, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I need
too.
that with the accessories. I need that. I need that bad.
Oh yeah,
I need that bad.
boy.
How? What is that starting at? As far as
Right now, they like almost 400.
Yeah, that's.
But I gotta have that. I gotta get that for the
that's the
figure.
stuff.
I am a big Iron Man fan. I gotta get that.
Ooh, is it in your inbox in your cart? I know it is on Big Bad. I'm assuming.
No, another website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think for me, if I walk into a store and I see something that I must have, the entire Ginyu Fork set along with base form freezer. It's a set out there that costs like $400-$500, but it's a set that got all of them together. But it's just them in there. You know, the Ginyu Forks used to have their crazy stands where they're doing their pose, announcing what they about to do. I think that set, but then also was looking online for was like Mommy's Alive toys.
Oh,
Oh, that was a show too.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I was
show.
like the blue one. The blue one
Yeah.
had the sword.
The
Yeah,
Mommy, I was looking for some Mommy's
Yeah,
Alive
those
toys.
are hard. Those are hard.
They out there. They just expensive.
Yeah.
So Mommy's Alive toys. And I kind of was looking for like some Beetleborg stuff too, just for my childhood. Beetleborg.
I like Beetleborgs. I watched it. I wasn't like super stoked to go home
Big
and
Bad
watch on.
Beetleborg. Oh yeah, I love that show.
Now, real quick, to piggyback on that Dragon Ball Z thing, now, are you doing the Dragon Star series or are you doing like SH Figure Art series? Because you know that Frieza with the pod, SH Figure Art has it because you know I got one at home.
I stay away from SH. If one of my videos I talked about, I stay away from SH Figure Art
But you
because
can't though.
I feel like you know, my channel is about, you know, trying to display stuff that are affordable for other people, not to display something that's really unobtainable. Because, you know, if somebody likes something in my video and they be like, oh, I like that, it's good. You know, I don't got no links in my description to go buy it. But I want people to feel like, hey, I can go get that. And because I like how he reviews it and I can go get it. Not, I got to get on the pre-order list. I got to wait 4 or 5 months or it's too expensive. I don't like, because some XHR figures are expensive. They can come out at retail at like $35, but, you know, eBay and the other world.
I mean, I understand that, and I collect SH Figure Arts because I do on my channel, but like the Frieza one, I paid, I think, $120 for it.
Yeah.
But it's the one with the pod. But once again, some of these SH Figure Arts figures, you have to get them when they're hot. Like Metal Cooler, right now, he's like $200 some, but when he first dropped, he's like $160.
Like even Piccolo is expensive.
So, but see, I have the original Piccolo. Then it's another one from Super that dropped.
Okay.
And see, I'm still looking for Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I got a bunch of them, but I like SH Figure Art because I love the detail that they have. Them things are built, and you can pose them in so many different things, and they hold.
Absolutely.
You know, and I don't want to say they're unattainable because I don't want to count nobody's pockets. You know what I'm saying? If you're a collector, you know this is an expensive hobby to have. You know,
absolutely.
We all know your basement alone probably got about, well, I ain't gonna say that, but not on camera anyway. But you know, it's up there. I would say that. You know, back body is up there. But it's just the fact if you're a collector, I've been collecting for the last 4.5, 5 years. So I probably got about close to $30,000 probably in stuff alone at home.
Well, that's good, but you know you do that stuff over time.
But I didn't look at it from a price point. Is what I'm saying. I looked at it if I want it.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It's something I want. I'll go get it. Absolutely.
Because you're grown now, you can buy whatever you want.
You can't have that now. Oh, okay,
I'm
I'm grown now.
Like, I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Yeah, because you're definitely right. Because I know when I was buying mine, I definitely went to Big Bag Toys, and they came out at like $35. But you looking at like $35, $50. But when you look at them now, and I go, some of them broke, and I had to replace them. But then when I go try to buy them again, now I'm like, ooh, boy, $200.
like for instance, the Megazord.
Okay.
You know, I paid, I think, $200. You know how much it's going for now?
Wait, but which Megazord?
The SOC Solar Soldier Megazord. It was $200 like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Shout out to my fiance, she bought it. Right now they're going for like $600.
Yeah.
The Dragon Zord, I paid $180 for that. That's going for $700-800 because you know JDF's not here now.
Are you all the type to buy toys and maybe buy doubles and triples, one to display, one to leave in the box, and maybe one to signature, or do you just keep everything in the box for certain series that you have? Because some things I won't open. Like if you look to you all right, you see the Ninja Turtles from the 90s. I'm not opening those. Is there some things y'all would open? You buy triples to get signed, or like how do you all display y'all stuff?
I used to be on the side of not opening them, but after I have my son, he goes in there and just want to play with them. So some I do have to buy doubles up or have to put them back in the box or make sure they're safe. But yeah, I used to be on the side of not opening them, so some I do have to double up on. Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
And as for me, since I do a collector review, I have to open at least one. Yeah. I don't do doubles because it has to be a certain figure for me to do a double. I do one video, I talk about it, goes back in the box, and I don't see it again. Yeah.
So okay. Wait, are we talking about leave them out the box or oh no, I don't leave them out. Oh, my son will tear them all up.
You got to tear them. Like, let me get that dad.
Yeah. So we love RPG. I love RPG. Like Final Fantasy, Mass Effect. Back in the day, Wild Arm, things of that nature. I can keep going, but I always keep saying Wild Arm because I love that game. But if you all had a budget and you all and you'll have to pick a game developer to make the next big RPG game, who will you choose? So you got like Bethesda, they're in charge of Elder Scrolls and Fallout. You got CD Projekt Red, which is in charge of Witcher. You got BioWare, Mass Effect, Dragon Age. You got Square Enix, Final Fantasy. And then you got From Software. They make stuff like Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Who would y'all pick to make the next RPG game?
Well, I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I've been playing that for years. Like from Final Fantasy 1 from Nintendo all the way up to like even now. Like I buy all the games. Like a lot of my figures are in that form, like Final Fantasy. I will probably definitely pick Square Enix. Probably a mixture of Square Enix and what's the one to do Dark Souls? I forgot.
That was From Software.
Yeah, From Software. Like those. Like I love Dark Souls games. Like.
But if you had to pick one, you got a budget.
One for RPG. For RPG, it would probably be the Dark Souls.
So you'll pick From Software.
I love how hard those games is. So I can imagine how they make a super hard RPG while also keeping the elements of like a warrior, a dark knight, a mage, and all that other stuff. Like, I could imagine how they would like. Like, I don't think we really seen the super, besides the online ones, we gotta have a whole team to beat some super giant boss online, and it takes you sitting there playing a game for 6 hours, like, nah.
So you get one shot.
Just to get a one shot on the boss, like, yeah.
Or vice versa.
Right. Like, I tried that. I was like, you gotta have a whole nother lifestyle just to even play those online games now.
Hey man, I'm buying. It's Square Enix all day.
We're so much Square Enix.
I'm on Square Enix. Final Fantasy 7, the GOAT of all RPGs, the greatest RPG game of all time. I'm going Square Enix. I'm sorry. Sorry, baby.
Hold on. RPG.
Square Enix. They made Stellar Blade, dog, and that game was actually dope, bro.
Yeah, but see,
Square Enix just.
I love Square Enix. I love From Software, but me, it's gonna be BioWare. The reason why I love BioWare, I remember playing a game called Jade Empire. That was fantastic.
Oh yeah, you love.
I didn't play that.
Jade Empire. It's in the realm of Mass Effect, but you're monks.
Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna
it was on the first Xbox.
Okay.
So Jade Empire, of course, Mass Effect, especially Mass Effect 2.
You're a huge fan anyway, though.
Yeah, Mass Effect 2, definitely Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. We can't forget about these fantastic games that they have made. Even though Mass Effect Andromeda was like, what the hell? I still beat it though. But okay. So those are the developers you all will pick to make the next game.
That is the developer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Square Enix, baby.
I would still like to have both, but Square Enix. And I know I said the Dark Souls, but yeah,
I slayed it.
Square Enix. I got all the Final Fantasy games.
I've been playing since number 2.
Let me ask you something. Speaking on Final Fantasy, which excluding 3, which Final Fantasy you would choose out of these 3? Final Fantasy 8, 9, or 10? And then 10 will probably be with 10 too.
8, 9, or 10?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with 8.
I'm gonna go with 8.
I'm gonna go with 8.
Squall is that dude.
Squall. I'm waiting on that remake. That's gonna be so amazing.
You know the Gunblade replica is coming back too.
Yes,
I gotta get that.
Yes.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 8 was really good,
and it was hard.
Pause.
I think if you didn't play any previous Final Fantasies and you just went straight into 8, it would be hard. Cause understanding the draw system, when you draw like your magic from the monsters, and then when you in the academy and I think you're a student in there. I forgot the name of the place.
It's been so long.
And then you go into the training, and everybody first talk, I'm gonna take out this T-Rex, but then the T-Rex kills you because you're not strong enough. And then
you bringing back some memories.
I know that. Then you go in there, and then I think even the card game on there. I think they even bringing it back with some of the like the Final Fantasy. They have the card game in there, but the card game on Final Fantasy 8. Man,
you know what's funny you say that? You remember in Red Dead they have very good mini games. Red Dead Redemption had very good realistic poker, roulette. I think it's roulette, but they have really good
gambling games in there.
Yeah. It's really detailed.
It is. It really is. Like Final Fantasy 8. I think 10. I think when I played 10 was good only because I was still recovering from 9. 9 was okay, but 9 was just like.
So the mini games though, like Blitzball was fun.
Blitz and Final Fantasy 10.
Blitzball was fun.
Tita's, Walker, and
when I got my character up to max, it went down. I was
old as hell.
That was a good game.
Yeah. I told you, but I had to go. It was a challenge of getting the weapons because it was so many integral parts you had to get. Only certain monsters had certain
The
things that you can
Vatican's,
get.
okay.
So to create, that's why I said the game was challenging, because you go the whole game with the same weapon, realizing like I need a powerful weapon, but you got to beat this dude to get this piece to get this weapon. And it was like, bro, that was a challenge to do that in that game.
Remember the
Compared to
Dark
other
Summons?
one. Yes, so that was another
man.
challenge. Like that game was challenging, man. It wasn't easy. It was look, that was challenging. That was challenging. Final Fantasy I played out of any of them since I've been playing.
And what's the Yuna and Seymour?
Yep.
Seymour, the guy with the green or the blue hair. Woo!
Yeah,
Man.
that game was good, man. I really hope they do it, but
Final Fantasy was good.
I get upset when they do like these HD remakes. Like if they're gonna do 8, let it be like how they did 7. But I know that's
7
probably
was
way
justice.
down the line. So
7. I just beat 7.
I don't
7
think
did
they don't need to redo 8. I don't think the fan base was as high as 7 has the most. To me, 7 has the highest fan base.
Yeah.
I think ever out of any Final Fantasy because of the storyline. You know, you got Cloud, don't know who he is. You got Tifa, she, you know, supposedly had died, and you got Sephiroth who ain't alive no more. I'm sorry if I'm doing spoilers for you guys. I apologize.
yeah,
So it's like you just have so many integral things, and then he got his own theme music. Bro came on, doom doom doom, Sephiroth. Oh, dude, here it's finna go down when he show up. You know what I'm saying? Like he going through time.
you
Bro,
knew
he killed the snake like it was nothing, bro. Hung it on a tree like, yeah, bro, yeah, I'm done, and I'm gonna keep walking.
who would you all say is like some of the top greatest video game villains?
Ooh, Sephiroth is up there.
Sephiroth is probably up there.
What do you think about Sin?
Huh?
Sin.
Sam from Final Fantasy 10.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the concept was great because you had all the previous heroes that came in, that formed the team, they got a summoner, they got all these people, a magic person that tried to beat Sin. I think it made, I love the story behind it, because whoever beats them becomes Sin. Spoiler. If you ever beat Sin, becomes Sin, and then the next group of people came in. But it's kind of like, you know, you have that one team that came in and just, okay, we're going to end the process of it. You know, still
We're gonna break the cycle.
Still spoiler. If you ain't never played it.
See, I think y'all on the Final Fantasy genre of villains.
Like Sin storyline was very good because you didn't find out about it on how it plays out, like toward the end. Like Tidus' father, what was his name? I forgot his dad's name.
Was it Titus?
No,
Tidus, I think
No, not Ace. What was his name?
I forgot his name. And he even had his own theme music. Like the music in Final Fantasy X was good.
M. Bison.
Akuma.
Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn.
Like those, but these are like fighter games.
Shinnok. He's another problem.
Shinnok. Villains. We talking about video games?
Yeah,
Just in his hole.
Man. Well, he's not really a villain. I was gonna say Joker, but he's not like a final boss.
Okay.
Character like Shredder. Shredder is man.
Oh, Shredder's a really good villain. Shredder's a really, really good villain. Me, I think when I think about villains, I think about like the ones that don't got like crazy superpowers, like Lex Luthor. I'm sorry. Them like some really, because they're not relying on power. Mm-hmm. They're relying on intellect, technology, you know, political things of that nature. But I think about Kingpin. I think about those.
Okay.
I think about the odd bosses that are like, you're a regular human and you got human resources, and yet you're going up against these superheroes.
Okay, well, here you go. Hachi Mishima.
Because
he's a regular. Yeah. His son and his grandson got a double team.
The big three of the
so it's like
game.
Exactly, like he got a double team, but I gotta fight people with a double team. That's crazy.
Yeah,
who would Heihachi Mishima be today? What family would that be today? Without the fighting.
Without the
fighting?
I think the Heihachi Mishima today is the Bush family. Think about it. They have political.
You talking about? Oh God, not George Bush.
You better get off that.
Yeah, we not on that. No sir, not touching that.
You think about video games, like if these video game families were in today's society today, who would they be? The Mishima family would be what political family would they be?
I want to say.
You want to say the Bush?
No.
You want to say?
Yeah, I would definitely.
Or, I mean, have political power, but
because think about all three of them ran the company at one time, so it's like,
what family member ran the country?
I'll say Daily.
The Dailies?
They got mob ties, bro.
You got mob ties.
They got mob ties. They go deep.
Yeah.
They go deep. They go deep in Chicago.
Yeah.
Chi-town, baby. But
Oh,
they go
man.
deep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was pulling. Oh man,
They got mob ties. The Daily family go, and they run one of the credit bureaus. So that's another thing. They run the credit bureaus.
So I'm gonna ask y'all a few questions, and I want to know what direction or what choice y'all would do. Which game is harder on the hardest difficulty? You got Dark Souls or Bloodborne?
Dark Souls.
Oh,
Dark Souls.
which one though?
Whichever one you believe is the hardest game compared to Bloodborne. Which game is harder? Dark Souls or
Bloodborne? Man, the first time I played Bloodborne, man, yeah, I'm gonna pick Bloodborne. I don't think Dark Souls on the hardest.
On the hardest difficulty, which game is harder?
Dark Souls got one hit kill bosses. Where they
Yeah, but that's some Devil May Cry like the Heaven or Hell mode.
But the game say you are about to die on the back. Like, bro, they tell you and they keep counting how many times you die to frustrate you even more when you die.
I'm thinking about the complexity of how you have to defeat each and every opponent.
Okay.
Like, I think Dark Souls is more, it's more dodge. Like Bloodborne, there is no block. Like you either hit or don't get hit, right? I believe Bloodborne there is no block. I think in some way in Dark Souls there's parry, there's move where you're safe. I think Bloodborne would be.
So Bloodborne will be harder?
I think as far as how you would have to beat the opponent, like it's like certain things you have to do in order to beat the monster. Like they have stages in the monster. I know the Dark Souls has stages too as well, but.
So you say Bloodborne?
Yeah, I would say
You're going Dark Souls. You're going okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do another one. Which shooter game is harder? Halo on Legendary mode or Call of Duty on one shot kill mode?
Halo, bro.
So I don't think the one shot.
One shot. We talking about a game.
Both ways.
What game you're going to get up and you're going to push through, and which one will give you more a difficult time?
Halo. Yeah.
Halo on Legendary mode.
Halo.
Over Call of Duty one shot kill.
Halo.
Halo, them monsters be talking back.
Yeah,
to you.
shout out to Xbox for Halo. Sorry, Halo.
They were
All right.
talking crap.
This is a game, I don't know if y'all played Cuphead, but what game is harder? Contra, in the arcades, or Cuphead?
I'm going with OG Contra.
Yeah, Contra.
I'm going with Contra, bro.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Now this is a fighting game. Street Fighter 2 on the hardest difficult, or Street Fighter Alpha 3 on the hardest difficult. Your opponent is Gaia, and your opponent in Alpha is Shin Bison.
2. That's easy, huh?
No, it ain't, because Gaia will be
I gotta
putting
go.
the worst on you.
Street Fighter Alpha 2?
Street Fighter Alpha 3, Shin Bison. Street Fighter 2, Gaia. Who will give you a harder time?
Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter 2, Gaia.
Because Bison is a playbook. You know when he gonna throw out his Psycho Crusher.
He kind of telegraphed.
Yeah,
he kinda
telegraphed. So I'll go with 2 too.
Like Guile
He's
is
kinda
just
telegraphed.
he walk up on you. You think he finna throw a sonic boom, but he
And
throw
he
you.
get taunted.
Yeah.
He get taunted.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go
That's a
with
good one.
2, yeah.
Last question here, then we're gonna wrap it up. What game is harder? Devil May Cry on Dante Must Die mode, or Ninja Gaiden 2 on the hardest difficulty?
Ninja Gaiden 2 because Dante Must Die mode is just heaven or hell mode, right? Either you get hit or they get hit. That's not really hard. You just shoot your guns and
Yeah, it ain't that easy.
Yes, it is. When you play Devil May Cry on the hardest difficulty, I believe that's heaven or hell mode. That's one shot kill. One hit, either you die or they die.
But which games you gonna finish first? If you have to pick one of them.
Which one harder? Ninja Gaiden. Way harder.
Okay. So you think you'll finish Ninja Gaiden quicker than Devil May Cry?
No.
I figured no. So the question you asked, which one was harder on the hardest difficulty? You just say which one you're gonna finish first.
Well, I mean that's the point. The point is to beat the game.
Right, but if you ask which one's the hardest to finish, it's gonna be Ninja Gaiden. It ain't gonna be Devil May Cry. I could go Devil May Cry on Heaven and Hell and blow that out the water.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden, I get frustrated and break my TV because the way the game changes. The bosses change. The other bosses, they
some
change.
people may not have that opinion. So I would say Dante Must Die mode. You got to go through the game. You get hit by any monster, that may take me longer to beat. You can get hit in Ninja Gaiden because those monsters are gonna be whooping your ass. But
I'm going with Ninja Gaiden.
You going
Ninja Gaiden?
See, that one shot kill thing to me, that's I don't like that. That's not really.
I mean, but it goes back to Halo. Y'all said Halo is harder,
It is.
but Call of Duty will be hard as one shot kill. You can't get hit. You ain't gonna finish that faster than Halo. Halo is you can get hit. It's like a 2-shot thing. Your shield going, you get hit again, you're dead. Or if you come running to the jackals, In Halo 2, they one shot all day. One shot head all. That's all they going for.
I'm still keeping my answer, though. I ain't changing. I ain't changing my answer.
All right, I gotta ask y'all one goofball question because if we gotta make this a little bit fun. All right, let's say y'all in a death match online, right? Y'all playing a death match. It's the last round, and it's like 10 minutes left in the game, and you and your team are online, but you gotta pee real bad, or your food's in the microwave burning because you left it on too long. Which one you dropping the controller to go do first?
My food. I want my house to burn down.
I'm gonna go get the food.
I'm gonna get the food.
Y'all just gonna pee?
Yeah.
I don't care about pee.
I don't care. I can do that. I can hold that. But my house ain't gonna burn down because it's smoky, Joe.
It's still going on. The microwave?
The microwave is still going.
Oh, yeah. I'm going
Your smoke turns start going off, and then you get the police. Open the door. It's a fire now.
Y'all just gonna be pissed on y'all-self and get y'all
That's
food.
what showers are for, bro.
That's what?
That's what showers are for, bro.
Okay.
That's what showers are for.
I have been to some tournament with some people when I'm watching some of my friends on stage. Yeah.
They rocking, but they drinking so much Red Bull and water and juice and
and
stuff.
they
It's
will,
like, bro.
and they in grand final, they will pee on themselves.
Yes, they will.
In the grand final, they will pee on
And
them.
you see them dripping from their chair. Yes,
Yeah, bro.
I have seen some of my friends. I'm going to competition. I'm watching Street Fighter or Blade Blue or Mortal Kombat, and they up there on grand final. Yes,
But you know what, down though? The thing is, though, the body works so weird because you're so locked in on the game. Your body, you're not thinking about that, so it's more outside of the mind type thing. So basically, when the tournament's over, you're like, bro, I gotta go. Like now that it's over with, and you done stood up and jumped up and down because you didn't won or you something like that, and your body goes back to reality. Like, yo, get the bathroom, bro. You know
when
what
they
I'm
have
saying?
on stage.
Oh man.
And trust and believe, the commentators are pointed out.
They definitely will. Shout out to all the commentators in the tournament. They will point out quick. But don't let it be one like
They'll zoom in on it, they'll be like, wow.
like Tasty Steve or one like that. Oh, he'll definitely blow you out the water. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to our editor too. You know he'll blow us out the water as well. You know what I'm saying? We do something crazy. Be like, oh,
You're a victim.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Subscribe, like, and share, and I'll catch you guys next time.